Welcome back to another SitM Podcast episode. I am your girl Tutu, and I'm bringing you guys the Artist Spotlight Edition, where I use this platform to showcase all of my creative talents. Whether you can be a singer, you're a rapper, you're a dancer, you're a photographer, you are a videographer, whatever you do and you have passion and talent for it, I'm all here for it. And I definitely want to showcase you, so definitely hit us up if you want to be on this platform, SitM237@gmail.com, and also hit us up on all of our social media platforms, SitM Podcast. And also make sure that you follow us and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, the little ding, 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 you know, all that good stuff, shabam. And make sure that you also check us out on our website, SitMPodcast.com, so you can check out all of our latest merch, see who we have, our upcoming guests coming up, and all that good stuff. Y'all. Y'all, I'm so excited because I literally have like my twin and she's a Bangura too. Like, come on now. Y'all, I'm so excited for this because this is definitely going to be an energy filled, like, this is just everything. I have a whole professional dancer in my presence right now, y'all. Like, she has been featured on so many events. She has been dancing with all the hardest Afrobeats artists that you know. Y'all, please, let's give it up for Adama, Queen Raki. I see some of y'all. Ding, ding, ding. Hi, guys. Welcome to SitM.
Hi, Granny.
Hey, y'all, this is my granddaughter, y'all. Oh, how are you? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to you.
How you feeling?
I feel good today, actually.
I know.
I feel good.
Yes. Blessed and highly favored. Today's going to be come on now. Oh, I'm so glad for you to join. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. You guys, it's been literally a year in the making of us doing this.
Y'all, see, y'all be thinking I'll be lying when I be trying to tell y'all these people I be booking.
A year.
See, that's my witness. It's literally been like a whole year that I've been trying to get this girl on here, but we have definitely made it because this girl is too busy for her grandma to, you know, finally come on this platform.
Sorry. No beats to me.
But it's all love because you're definitely doing a thing. You're definitely doing what you do best. So I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to train. All right, so let's get into this interview. It's gonna be fun. I got a little shebang for you.
It better be fun, huh? I don't can't embarrass me. So.
It's gonna be fun.
JK,
it's gonna be fun.
Y'all. It's not
all
possible.
Right, so I know I could dance.
Can you?
Right? Can I?
JK. I'm joking. Listen, she can dance.
I know you definitely can dance. Everybody can dance in their own way. Mm-hmm. But what really is the art of dancing? Like, what is dancing?
Dancing for me is expression of using your body to express yourself through music. That's what dance is for me. Obviously, dance for everyone has its own meaning, which is why that term, yes, everyone can dance. I personally do believe it, you know. But dance is a language. It is a language. That's the best way to put it. Dance is a language.
That's that. Period. Okay. Listen, so how did you get into dancing? Who is Adama? Who is Queen Raki? Like, tell me, what's the backstory?
Well, JK. So according to my mother, I've always been the type to have so much movement in her stomach. I was always, music will play. Here's Adama in the stomach. So I would like to say, even before I came on earth, I started my journey and love for music and dance. But as far as dance and, you know, the professional aspect of it, I will say right after or during college was when I started to take dance a lot more serious.
So, like, why did you just decide to, like, you were just like, this is going to be my career. This is going to be my hobby.
So,
this is what?
Dance started off as my escape. I have a very traumatic, you know, childhood in a sense. So most times I was always using music, art, you know, in a sense, to distract me and take me out. And I think that's what made me fall for dance even more, is the fact that I literally could be in the same place that made me feel uncomfortable, but because the music was on, I was dancing, it took me to a whole nother world, you know. So I decided that I was gonna take it seriously because I loved it, and it healed me. And I wanted that same healing to occur to outside, you know, to other people. I want when people see me dancing, or when people, you know, themselves dance, they feel free, they feel alive.
Right.
So for me, it became a serious thing because I started to see the passion started to grow inside of me. And I wanted to touch others to continue the journey with me and after me.
She said she's going to leave a lasting legacy.
Hey, man, you listen.
Come on now.
The legacy is real. The legacy
Too real. And that's all that, like, you know, as long as you're doing something that you're passionate about, and that's what this platform is about, you know, just making sure that you're showcasing the talent that you love doing and things like that. So I'm definitely here for it, and that's so dope. Thanks. If you could perform for any celebrity, even though you are a celebrity yourself, who would you perform for?
Listen, I want you guys to hear this because I am literally putting this out here for the
SitM Podcast
universe.
Exclusive.
Hi, Missy Elliott. It's me. I literally would. I don't know if die is even the right word, but Missy Elliott has always been that go-to person for me, even as a child. Like, anytime I come home, I was excited to watch her videos, you know, and the respect that she has for the dance community is out of this world. She is it for me, you know. I love Missy. I really love her. She definitely
loves the Afrobeat culture. Like, she definitely loves that scene now. Like, I see a lot of people, like, she has a dancer. Her name is Dee Dee, if I'm not mistaken. And she's, like, I think one of Missy's dancers. And, like, Missy even posted on her page and things like that. You know, it's crazy because you said the same thing, too, as well. I always wanted to be in her music video. Like,
she was always very creative.
Listen.
Like, and for me as a creative, you know, it's one thing to be a dancer, it's another thing to be a choreographer.
Right.
So me seeing that, I was just like so fascinated. You know, if we're talking in the African aspect, it's a different ball game.
Okay, who would it be then?
It's a different ball game. Well, it'll definitely have to be the one, the only, the living legend himself, Mr. Fally. It would have to be him. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed.
No, but I could tell, because, like, that goes into my next question. What is, like, your genre? Because, first of all, you dance for, and go back to that, like, you've danced for Tiwa, you dance for Raheem the Wizard, you dance for Suckling, you dance for all these different genres, all these different artists that are in the different music scenes. Like, how did that all come about? So how did you dance with Tiwa, Tamaya, like Succulent, that's, you know, known in our culture and things like that. So how did that all come about?
Okay, so I think as a dancer, you have your community, you know, just like how you and I, you know, have our connection and our link. Most of those concerts or performances that I did, it was linked through someone who referred me. You know, they say word of mouth is everything in this business. So a lot of it came from word of mouth, which I'm so grateful for, that people trust and believe in me so much, you know, that they put my name out there. I also did One Africa in 2017, which is how, you know, I gained so much experience as far as like with on stage concerts and stuff like that. As far as Succulents, Timaya, it's actually really a funny story with Timaya. I was on the same set as far as like performing for is it Afrofest or don't quote me.
Like One Fest,
please don't quote.
Like that?
No, not One Fest. It's a culture. I think it's Culture Fest.
Okay.
Yes, Culture Fest. Sorry, guys. It was Culture Fest, and I had just finished performing. Shout out to DJ Freshie K, my guy. We just finished performing, and somebody was like, "Could you mind do you want to get on stage?" And I was like, "Sure, I love to my."
You would never say no. Never.
No, I will. No, I will. I know how to say no now. I sure will. But I like him as an artist, you know. So I was like, okay, you know, stepped on stage for that for like a hot second, because you know. I stepped on stage for a hot second, and just did that. I think, again, most of it is word of mouth, which I'm grateful for. Shout out to all the amazing people that trust and believe in me. You guys are dope. You put me in such great rooms.
And that all goes to networking. So how do you feel like your support system is, especially in this DMV? Do you feel like as if the support system is there? Is it scarce? Is the dance industry like blowing up? Like, how do you feel going from, we could talk about the Sierra Leone community, and then we could also speak about just the African diaspora as a whole.
Okay. So for the salon community, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I really love, and I'm so proud to be a born Sierra Leonean.
Okay.
But as far as the industry is concerned, we have the most growth to do,
Definitely.
as a country when it comes to music. I really wish, and, art and entertainment as a whole, I just wish our government would pay more attention to that, literally advocate for more funds,
right,
so that our artists can blow and put ourselves out there, like how you see, for example, the Nigerian artists, I would really love for that to be a thing. But the reality is artists are pretty much fending for themselves. So what that leaves is literally, and I'm going to say this is all across the board, be it America, be it Africa, be it anywhere. Dancers are always like the last thing on someone's agenda, which is crazy to me, because we are the reasons why most of the time your music gets promoted. This year alone, there were so many dance challenges, so many that promoted people's, music. So if you really look at it, we should be the first thing that you think about. Oh, what dancer am I about to, put on here or put on, so that they can help boost the sales of the song and the music, So as Sierra Leoneans, right? One of my worst experience as a dancer was with a Sierra Leonean artist. I'm not gonna put them out there.
I ain't surprised.
And I literally went in to do the job. I brought on one of my good sis to come and assist me with it. I got there. We did everything. This was before the business side of
took over.
Queen Raki came into play. This was the intro. I didn't have no contract with them, no nothing. So he literally was able to walk away that night and not pay us. And we performed. And for me, that was the beginning of the contracts for me.
Okay.
Because I was like, no way am I going to put so much blood, sweat, tear, and energy into something and someone just rip me apart, just like that. As far as the Nigerian industry is way better than the Sierra Leonean, because they have that, funds from their government a bit better than we do.
Right.
But at the same time, it's still the same issue of, dancers aren't in my budget. How's dancers not in your budget? How is dancers not in your budget? I just want to know. Like, I just, as a whole, even in the American industry when it comes to dance is way better. But even with them, putting award shows that dancers get recognized for the dance choreographies and techniques that they create is now a whole thing. Getting them, us getting paid the way that we're supposed to be getting paid, because in our own respects, we are an artist.
Right. So
we are celebrities.
So honestly, okay, so I was about to literally say that. So I have been seeing like posts go around about how dancers kind of feel some type of way because they're not getting the respect or recognition that they deserve and certain things like that. And like, I ain't no professional dancer, but I know like before, back when I used to like dance and stuff like that, like it would just be certain things like, you're gonna pay me because listen, I'm not rehearsing for nothing, it's studio time, it's different things like that. So what do you feel like as if is the biggest issue in the industry when it comes to, dancers and choreographers?
Like you said, the respect, because where there's respect, right, you'll always find that people will be more easily to say, okay, yes, they're worth it. They feel like we're unworthy.
Do y'all feel like y'all taking advantage of?
Most definitely. I definitely feel like that worth from their aspect is not there. Like, we're gonna take, for instance, Burna Boy, right? Burna Boy is charting. Even he's blown. Like, he's really blown. He's taken years and years to perfect his art. What makes you think that we don't go through the same process? You have to train your body constantly as a dancer from most people start at a young age. Some people start, mid-teens, some a little older. There's never a time, but guess what? You still need to train. You still have to discipline your body and, make sure that your body is in tune with the things that you are doing as a dancer. So for me, that worth, as far as the promoters, because most times artists don't even know what's going on. They're like, okay, as long as, it's the management, it's the promoters, it's the, it's all around, because ultimately, yes, even if I am, let's say, like how I bring my dancers onto set, ultimately it's my responsibility to make sure that they're good. So in a certain extent, yes, I am going to hold artists accountable, because you should know what's going on with your show. So with that being said, that aspect of worth, you feel like dancers aren't worth it to put money towards, but it's like we do the most. You physically don't have to do anything if you really choose not to, right?
Yeah.
Promoters, you get paid to promote and push forth an event. You're not really doing anything. I'm sorry, but you're not. Physically, no.
Yeah,
because we have to talk too. We have to promote our events just the same way you do. Period. And you get paid more than me. Why? Period. I could hurt my body on stage. There's been a time when I had a nail stuck in my foot, and I still continued performing.
Eesh. Oh, you better than me. Show over.
So it's things like that people don't take into consideration, that hey, there's rehearsals that has to happen. And I'm only gonna speak for DMV because this is where I live and this is my region. It's expensive to book studios here. So oftentimes we're either practicing outside or, for me, I'm blessed that, where I live has an actual studio. So right. I'm able to utilize that. But most times you're fending.
Tragic, man. We got to do better, man.
You spend so much. You spend so much. Because honestly, the average that a dancer may or may not get paid in the DMV is, let's say, 100 to sometimes, I'll say no more than 350. And even 350 is pushing it. If you think about it, studio every hour at a studio is about $20 to $50, right? Mm-hmm. That's your money gone right there.
Oh no! Oh, child, that's a whole job, right? Like, what?
Let's forget about the actual you putting and conditioning your body to prepare for a performance. That's a whole nother aspect.
Please, I beg. Oh no, this is just too much, because just learning about this is just like annoying me.
Then rehearsal, actual dress rehearsal, which is the performance clothes that you're wearing. Mm-hmm. Actually, you get that is a whole this thing by itself. Getting someone to do the mix. I'm talking more so from the professional side, the business side of it. You have to find a DJ to do the mix, unless you yourself know how to do the mix.
Right.
That's one thing. Then you have to hire a videographer
to be following you around. Girl, please, I beg, talk to us about Adama Dance Agency. Like, what is going on with that? Like, what is it about? How did that come about?
Okay, so the journey to Ada and was quite personal. I started off, like I said, my dance journey. I was a dancer for my school, Morgan State. I was a part of Essence Dance team.
Shout out HBCU.
Hey. I started off there. Then after college, I joined Tribe. And then that opened my eyes to a whole nother revenue of the dance business. I felt as if dancers in DMV weren't properly represented and didn't have we weren't training the way we were supposed to. And I'm going to be honest, including myself, we don't have the accessibility that, let's say, New York or Atlanta dancers have.
Definitely.
Whereas you hardly have, let's say, auditions here. Most auditions are in LA, Atlanta, right. And or New York, right. So half of the time we're catching, bus rides, planes, and, doing so much. There's a whole lot of professional dancers that are actually really known that come from the DMV. But them because they are from LA or, mm-hmm. Atlanta or New York. But their origin is here in DC. Why can't we have something in the DMV? So that was the whole gist of it, of why I created Adama Dance Agency, and overall just decided to take a leap of faith and actually open my own company, which is Adama Enterprise, which falls underneath what I'm doing personally as my independent self, as a solo artist,
right.
What I plan to do with, the agency side of things, and, future endeavors I can't talk about right now.
Oh, this is a boss babe. This is a boss babe right here. Come on,
endeavors
now.
I can't talk about right now. But it's because I didn't want dancers to go through the same things that I went through, and having to deal with, people scamming them, people disrespecting them, because that's a whole nother ball game. They look at us as a sexual toy because we are dancers. Oh, she's going to be free.
Mm-hmm.
Who told you that?
Chicken bum bum.
Who told you that? It's called mapuka. It's not called chicken bum bum. Learn your terminology.
She came with the terms.
Come on. No, seriously. And oftentimes because of, our performance or, our physique, we're oftentimes sexualized, and as a sexual abuse survivor, for me, it's important that I'm always protecting other women, making sure that other women are in safe environments. So that's a good thing for me.
So I'm glad that you just mentioned that, because I wanted to touch on that. So besides, being a dancer and a businesswoman, you were an activist. So you supported different causes such as Africa Gives Back and autism and even say no to rape and things like that. And I know that you were very, very passionate about that. There was a situation that happened with a 5-year-old girl named Khadija in Freetown. So you were very, vocal about that. So why? Because, there's some people that they're in this business or they're in the business and they feel like, nah, I'm not going to say that because, I don't want it to affect my brand or my reputation. So why? Why did you feel like you need to be vocal about it?
So I love to say this, and I'm going to say this because this is just how I feel. I feel oftentimes like I'm blacklisted sometimes because I am very vocal, and I'm a bit too professional for this African industry, right? Mm-hmm. For me, it is important, and I'm going to say this because I wish that someone stood up for me when I was younger. I wish someone spoke up for me at that time. I'm 7. I'm not really knowing what's going on.
Right.
I'm too young, so I was introduced to all these things at such a young age because nobody spoke up for me, So for me, if I'm quiet and I sit back, how is that benefiting anyone? How does that benefit the next person? How does this help make sure that these abusers are not doing or harming another person? That's how I always view it, right? As someone that got molested at such a young age, I was 7. So for me, it's always been a home. Mm-hmm. It's like that home, that natural, and maybe some people will be like, oh, you're also a woman. That's why you probably feel so attached to these things. Right. But the honest truth is it's because I've been through them. And, I put myself in situations like that all the time. Whereas I am from another country. I was not born here. Yes, I was raised here, but my heart, my soul belongs to Africa, specifically Sierra Leone, But for a young child to be murdered so viciously,
tragic, man.
It's that I have no words when it comes to that, and I've cried my tears when it comes to it because that easily could have been me. I could have died at 7. I could have easily passed away, but here I am, and I strongly believe that God put me in those situations to be that voice for people because I'm not so timid.
Yeah.
I'm not timid at all, actually.
Oh, we know.
I'm very bold. I'm very, strong-headed when it comes to the things that I want. So I feel like those characteristics were placed in me for me to do that. Advocate. Be that voice of reason for girls, for anyone, boys. Because the reality is boys get molested too. Yeah. We don't talk about it, but it's true.
That's absolutely true. Yeah.
So for me, it's home. It's a home thing. I've watched and I know so many people that has gone through some of the similar things that I have gone through, but they don't feel strong enough. They don't feel supported, because that's a whole nother thing. Supported enough to come out with their truth and say, oh, so person did so thing to me. And the reality is, like I said, as dancers, we get sexualized, we get harassed, we get groped. Mm-hmm. It's out of this world. But one thing I will say is you set the tone of how someone will treat you. And any time that you don't place that boundary, right, people can always cross or do whatever they want to do. you can only control you, right?
Right.
So for me, in that aspect, I can control how I choose to react to it. I can control what I do after it has happened. And I can control any other aspect of it that, you know, I am willing and able to control. So for me, in that realm and in that tone, I can't allow for another human being, be a girl, a boy, to go through something. I like to say people that are wise are those that learn from other people's mistakes. How would you know what someone else did if they never spoke to you?
True. And I think that's just so dope that you're able to be vocal and express how you feel, because like you said, there's a lot of people that are going through that situation or have been through that situation and don't have or feel the strength or have, you know, that support to actually go ahead. So I definitely commend you for doing that, because it's not easy. And then especially on top of that, like, we're African women and, you know, it's very like, oh, why are you saying this, or why are you, you know, like, it's just a whole big thing.
It's a hush. It's a hush community.
Hush under the table thing. So
it's a hush community.
I definitely like commend you on that and keep doing it, because at the end of the day, you're impacting so many lives. And you never know. You could be saving lives. So shout out to you, girl.
Thank you. I try.
Moving on to like a fun thing. What's the last lie you told? And don't sit here and say that you don't lie.
I actually don't.
You don't lie.
I don't.
So you haven't did no been small, you know, like the white lie.
I don't.
Really?
Okay. So I really don't like lying, because I feel like at the end of the day, the truth is going to come out, right? Mm-hmm. I used to. I'm not going to say that I haven't. I used to. As far as in, I can't talk, you know, usual. Mm-hmm. I'm sleeping. Yeah. Knowing damn well
you ain't nowhere about sleep.
I am watching you. I am watching you and looking like, why is this man so crazy? Why is this woman so crazy? You know, I will say that I've lied so I can have my personal space. Okay. Before.
Well, it makes
now,
sense though.
Literally since I'm not going to tell my age, but ever since I reached 20 something, you know, I was just like, what's the point? I'm grown. Who gonna check me?
Period.
Who gonna check me?
I could check you.
Okay, granny, sorry.
All right, so you are, like I keep saying, you are famous. And every time I wake up, you are on my Instagram story or on my popular for your, like, I don't understand. And it's crazy because we've even posted you on our page, on the Stuck in the Middle page, as Dance Friday, because we always have Dance Fridays. So I remember they posted you and I was like, that's my grandchild and stuff like that. So obviously you make these videos, and sometimes you don't even make the videos. You'll literally be at an event and you'll just be dancing because you cannot sit down. And so, like, how does it feel waking up and then literally you're just like, boom, like, that's me. Like, you've been featured on Chop Daily. You literally been featured on all these different, like, viral pages, and I'm just like, wow, hey, how does it feel as a celebrity?
Honestly, it was so surreal to me. And then I got angry. Let me tell you why.
Why?
It was so surreal to me. And then I got angry because as a choreographer, right, I'm always piecing things, you know, sometimes. And I do this thing where I don't post as often as I probably should, or people think I should. But I will make a video, take my time to choreograph, burn my body, burn my money for videographer. And it gets nowhere. Not saying it doesn't get nowhere. I'm not going to say it doesn't get nowhere because it reaches the people that it's supposed to reach.
Right.
But then I wake up and a video that was taken on someone's iPhone that did not cost me penny, that did not cost me peep or fam.
Yo.
And I'm dancing as if I'm a mad woman. Gets viral. It's always the videos that I think that,
unexpected.
This is just a filler, just because type of video that, you know, I've had I would say 3, because Succulent video at that time, although we're not going to call it that, but it really did go viral. And then I also had that Bisakere one. Yeah. And then the Chaz Beats one that just, you know, started going out like that. But it's always the videos that I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, I like this. Let me just post it because it's a cute. It's a little cute one. And then I wake up and I'm like, where was this energy at when I took my time and my money Where was it at?
Oh,
So I'm so blessed that people love. And someone once told me this is because you're authentically and naturally being you, and people can always sense that. Not saying that I'm not being authentic in any of my choreographed videos, but those pieces are a little more
personal,
constructed, and not as free, you know. So I would love to say that people love my free spirited side.
I've heard that a lot too.
But you people, but I love my gifted side.
What she said exactly. So when she drops these videos and she be paying for this stuff, go like it
and
share it. Okay?
And tell your people to tell your people to tell your people.
Go share with your grandma, your boyfriend's cousin, auntie, sister, all of them. You know, like, come on now.
But it's a blessing. I like the fact that I'm able to touch so many, you know, people. Because again, that's all you ever want to do. Well, at least me as a dancer is be able to be a vessel where people can escape, because you don't know what people be going through, because I'm one of those, you know. Whereas in there's days where I mentally check out, but I be online, I'm watching funny videos, I'm watching people dance, you know, things that uplift my spirit. So sometimes in those moments you could be easily uplifting someone's spirit. So I'm grateful, I'm so thankful for you guys.
You're welcome. People like us that share these videos.
God bless you.
Okay, people that just pull out their phones.
You don't have choice, so.
I really have to, so I really don't have a choice. So you are an amazing and talented dancer. But like you just said, there's times when we just like literally mentally check out and just like, I can't. Like, I just not having it this week, not having it this day. How do you, you know, keep your head above water to make sure that, you know, like, I gotta balance this, my personal life, my dance life. Like, you know, how do you go through all that? This child,
the real answer is God.
No, for real.
Because I promise you, there was a time in which I took like I'll say about 3 months off Instagram, which I will say as a creative, as just a regular human being, please take time for yourself whenever you feel overwhelmed. Because listen, those followers, they'll come, they'll go, but you and your well-being, at the end of the day, when those cameras go off, when the phone is shut off, you have to deal with you, right? And because I do have my, you know, background in psychology, I'm a therapist by profession. I can't
talk. So you be listening.
I'm more so on the ABA side.
Okay,
I deal with kids with autism.
Okay.
That's really my specialty.
Okay.
We're gonna get into that. But as someone that's in that, you know, a mental health realm, it's important that I take time for me. I do struggle at times with my mental health because of so many things that have happened to me or continue to happen even now as I'm growing. But I always, wow.
Don't come and break the table.
The table should not come and break me. What do you mean?
Sorry.
You don't even check self if you got bikini, okay. What kind of granny you be?
Sorry.
She's fired. Anyway, the point is, and what I was trying to say and get to is, take time for you. You know, I'm so grateful that even through times when I'm not communicating, I at least have 2 or 3 people that say, okay, are you okay? Because let's talk about it. I was a suicidal child and teen because of, you know, I talked about, you know, me being sexually abused. So those things always, you know, are in the back of my mind. And it's easy, especially if you've already been a suicidal, you know, person, it's easy for you to fall into that all over again, you know? So having people keep you accountable
support system
is a great thing. My support system is phenomenal. I love you guys so much.
We love you too.
They are so phenomenal, and they really make sure that I'm okay. And they take time to make sure that I'm okay. And you know, those ones. And I'm not gonna call names because if I forget someone will vex. I don't want nobody to vex. So if you know in any way that you have impacted me and my mental stability, I really love and appreciate you so much, more than you ever know. Those of you that are you know you. You are you. God bless you.
Amen. What has been your most memorable moment of this year so far?
In what way?
You better be thinking anything.
In what way?
It could be anything. Like,
okay, so I'll say the memorable thing for me. Anyone that knows me knows that I love kids. And I feel like it skips a year, but every other year, a group of my family members and friends are always pregnant around the same time.
Literally.
So this year,
everything.
This year is the year in which God has blessed so many amazing souls in my life, and I will say that has been the good highlight of my life so far, is the new chapters and the new beginning. The worst, I would say, would be the death of my dad.
Sorry about that. Sorry for, your loss. My condolences.
Thank you.
But you're getting over it. It takes time. You're being strong.
It's a day-to-day process.
It's
a day-to-day process.
And you're a strong shoulder, so we here with you. We love you.
Thank you.
So what does it mean to know that you are impacting people to come out and dance?
It means the world. I know for me, because of COVID and all this other stuff, I'm trying to redirect and refigure out the best way for me to continue to teach and inspire. I used to... Hey, boy.
Sorry.
Back now, that one.
Sorry.
How can I teach someone who knows how to dance?
My man, there might be some dance.
Please, you ask her from me. How can someone that knows how to dance learn to dance?
I can't. Okay, my bad. I'll be on the sideline. Go ahead.
But just redirecting. I think COVID impacted a lot of businesses, both good and bad. It made us have to sit down and really think about, if, let's say, God forbid, we are locked down again. What are we about to do?
Sleep. At this point, sleep, because I'm tired of working. This is ghetto. I'm tired. Please. It's good. It's very ghetto.
I would say, where's my sugar daddy? But I don't like such things.
For real, listen.
I don't like such things.
Listen,
I'm a trillionaire in the making, but not through a sugar daddy.
Amen.
But sugar daddy, if you're out there,
let me just say,
I have a second person in the back of my head here.
No, seriously.
So I'm revamping.
Okay, all right. Who are you currently listening to at the moment? Like, you listen to everybody. Like, literally, who are you currently listening to? Or what song?
Honestly, you're not going to believe it. Well, yes, you are. Anyone that follows me as a dancer knows that I really love Nambolo Kupite.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say,
99.9% of the time, I am listening to Kofi.
I do it.
Fali. avyMU.
Yo, their sister.
Like,
it's all of that.
Diamond has become a new fave of mine as well. Somebody's son is definitely raining in my head right now. It's definitely raining in my head right now. I don't limit myself when it comes to music. I like to explore all options. I love me some Sam Smith. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I love Sam Smith. I love her. Jasmine Sullivan.
Come on, ma'am. Come on, ma'am.
Baby girl, you can sing.
Yes.
You have a microphone in you, baby. Brandy, obviously. I listen to Monica. She's really like, when I'm in my feelings, Monica's my
your moods. Yeah. I already knew it was Kofi. Because y'all, these videos that she be dropping, it's the West for me. It's
sing. I'm specialized in the West. Come on.
I was telling myself that before I died, I had to either be in a Willow or a Kofi or Yondo's sister or somebody's video before.
I've seen Kofi. That's why I said Kofi. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to profess it and I'm going to manifest it. But I've seen Fali live for a concert, and that Monday, he wastes. Jesus
miracle worker.
Yo,
miracle
Fali
worker
is undefeated when it comes to the waist. I can't even describe.
Better than some of these.
It's
these
better
women out here.
It's better live. I'm going to tell you people that it's better live.
Yo.
But I I definitely. But you know what's so crazy though? I actually listen and watch those old suku.
Yes, your
videos,
parents, your dad
the
be
one
playing
that was
back in
playing back in the day. Oh,
yeah, those are the best ones.
Those are the best ones for me.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones. I really love Makosa Sukus.
Yeah,
I love it.
Girl, I'm here with you. We here.
Granny and Grumpy King.
We here. All right. So, what advice do you have for people that are up and coming that want to be in this industry? You know, that wants to pursue a career in the arts. Like, what advice would you give them?
Be bold and stand your ground because people will test you.
For real.
I would say to the up and coming dancers that I, see and interact with, I know, it should be a balance between social media, your actual personal resume. Most times when I ask people, oh, where's your dance resume? Mm-hmm. It's like foreign language, but you really should have one. Like, you don't know where or when someone is going to come into your life and say, hey, but we need this. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
So my advice to the up and coming dancers, and based off of my observation, I would love for us as a community to really hone into training. It's one thing for you to be good at dancing. It's a whole nother thing for you to train, right? So I would appreciate and love that training aspect to be more of a focus than actually posting every day.
Content, yeah.
Yeah, you can grow with, doing stuff like that. Consistency is key, but what you're also putting out there has to make sense. And I don't want dancers to focus just on Instagram, social media type of environment. Like I said, it needs to be a balance. Where there's love and where you have discipline, trust me, the following will follow. Mm-hmm. The attraction will be there. That's a God-given, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes people, I'm very, like I said, I'm too professional for this industry, and I love to say that I'm blacklisted, but I want the newer generation to train. It's going to be important. You may see it right now. It's always fun. It's a quick way. You guys got it easy. It's a quick way for you guys to make, a couple of points. We were doing this thing for free for years.
Working.
Yes. We are doing it for years. Nobody did it pay we.
You guys are just gallivanting on stage.
Yeah, so I would love to see that discipline and actually learning the craft that you want to go into.
Right.
Because it's easy. Like I said, it's easy to get up and dance. You know how to dance, but learn the different dance styles, learn the different techniques to different things, evolve, try to piece things together. Not everyone, and I'll say this, not every dancer is a choreographer, not every choreographer is a dancer, and not every dancer is a performer, and not every performer can dance.
That's a bar. Ooh, let's try. Boom, boom.
Do you need me to say it again? Because I think people confuse those three different things quite a bit. Choreography, dancing, and performing. Those are three different aspects.
She said it for the people in the back. Are you people listening?
Open ears. But I talk back for you. I talk Creole for you. This one.
No, for real though. That's really dope. I think, consistency and definitely learning, perfecting your craft and things like that, because anybody could just post content. But if you're posting content and it's just like, okay, I seen this last week or I seen this other day, it's like, what are you actually really doing?
And it's okay to be in your niche, right? It's okay to be good at, one particular thing and continue to pursue that. There's people that post pictures of this thing, paper that's just cutting. And they, it gets them what they want. But my point is, your body is a vessel and you should always be training. This is even towards myself, because I know what tell I do this past year, so I just don't have it no more. I just acquire it. Now it's coming from experience, and I'm gonna be raw as ever. During COVID, I got injured. It was so much going on. So a good chunk of this year that passed during COVID, I was sitting down, eating, sleeping, eating, sleeping, eating, sleeping. I gained so much weight. Now I'm trying to train my body back into doing the things that it was used to doing. It's so much harder when you stop. Mm-hmm. than if I would have continued, even despite my injuries, there were things that I could have kept doing, but I just felt so defeated mentally. That's why I keep saying that mental is very important. I was defeated mentally so bad that it took over my physical. So now I'm fighting the role. I'm fighting the role. Ironically, I'm not a cassava leaf fan.
Me either.
I like it, yes, but it's abused. It's abused.
You people leave cassava leaf for weed.
Listen, I be trying to tell y'all.
When I don't overdo myself.
It be the same thing. Everybody knows everything. When it comes to on cassava leaf, that's it. And when I say it, people be like, what are you talking about? There's so many different other plazas and different soups. Like, come on, man.
Get the lafidi. Get the
Benji.
Ebo. We're not advanced.
Listen, Sierra Leoneans know how to cook.
Tell them.
So there's many dishes that you guys have not discovered.
Tell them for the people in the back.
Come and discover. I don't know why. Anyway, we're gonna leave
the Ghanaians and the Nigerians to argue over jollof. We'll leave it to them.
For real, no, seriously.
Because those that know themselves, we don't talk much. That's all I'm gonna say. Drop mic.
Where do you see Adama in the next 5 years?
I see Adama in the next 5 years training and developing up and coming kids. I definitely wanted to put that out there. The newer generation, I feel like the earlier you start as a dancer, the better.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
That discipline kicks in because you're going to constantly do it. You're going to have it, flexibility, all that. So in 5 years' time, I want to be established as far as center. God, you are hearing me. God, you're hearing me. My centers both here and in, different areas and diasporas of Africa. I definitely want to establish myself in that, African realm.
Right.
Because truth be told, all these people are stealing and copycatting from us.
That's true.
They call twerking Mapuka twerking. They call Fulani braids Beyonce lemonade.
Facts.
It's so much that I can go on and on about. But the point is, Africa is home and Africa is origin. And taking what I know and my dance, and it's even worse back there as far as within the entertainment and art industry, especially
very
for our country. It's very scarce. Shout out to my big sis Marjo went out there.
She's definitely
she did her thing as far as promoting the culture and the dance industry. So for me in that realm, we need more salon artists, more salon dancers to go out there, and really push. There's a saying that says, divided we what? We fall. United we stand. So that unity amongst ourselves so that we can promote and push our art so that it can be seen by the whole world. I'm so proud. Although, I have my reservations, but I'm so proud of seeing Essence being, out there. People are now so into African music because let me tell you,
when kind like us was in high school,
we were African as
African as heck, and people will be like, she smell like fish. I sure do. Guess what? That stew was good as hell. Now
you're going to the store. Now you're going to the African store to go buy the fish and plantain. You're going to go buy the fish stew, the jollof fish stew.
For real, no, seriously.
So it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to judge you, but thank you for joining the boat. You're late.
Thank you. Very late. Where can we find you? How can we book you? All that good shebang. You had to go through me because I'm her management. That's there.
No, come on. I really am looking for managers. I'm putting it out there. I'm definitely putting it out there. But you can definitely follow me on Instagram at queen.raki, QUEEN.RAKI.
Y'all just go to your explore page. She on here.
Yeah.
Literally. Just go to the explore page.
And everything else as far as my business page will be on there. My business pages, because it's more than one. They're on there. They're on there. And as far as like booking, you can send emails. Management will usually,
right,
hit you back up. But like I said, management, there's positions open.
If you're a serious human
If
being,
you are a serious human being, you have the skills and the qualifications and the charisma.
right?
And the charisma. There's a job waiting for you at Adama Enterprise. Please call me.
I know that's right. Come on.
The
now.
number is 301-679-0840. Call me. Thank you.
I can't do this with you. I really just cannot. I thought I was a lot. Oh no, y'all.
You said we were twins.
We literally are twins though, but this is like the extra twin. And I'm just I think I've reserved calm down now.
You calm down.
I have.
Ever since high school, the nickname, I used to cheer.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. I used to cheer back in high school, and my nickname was Miss Extra. I live up to it. Come on.
Oh, well, look, thank you for joining us. That was great. That was phenomenal.
We do this more often.
It's going to take like another 2 years to get you back in here.
I promise. I'll do better.
Dang.
I'll do better.
But I'm so proud of you. All your accomplishments that you have done and everything that you're heading towards, like, it's just nothing but up from here. Like, I just love you. You're just amazing, phenomenal. I'm still waiting for you to teach me, even though you suck at this, but anyways, whatever, and that's all that.
Don't worry, class is coming soon, guys. Soon.
But before we wrap this up,
hey God,
I have a game.
What you want?
It's called Do As I Say Game. I made it up, y'all. I really made this game up. I really made it up, but it's called Do As I Say.
Guys, if she embarrassed me, I'm going to fight her.
Listen, no, I think you got this. You got this. So I'm going to give you different dance moves, and you have to do them.
Wow.
See, it's not hard. You literally do this in your sleep. You can do this. So I think we're going to move.
It's embarrassed. She wants to come and embarrass me.
I'm going to move you, and I'm gonna play some. I'm going to play you a song with Anthem.
What song? I'm Sterling Union. Give me some. Okay. Give me some Drizzle. Give me some Stars D. Give me some something.
You want some Emerson or something? What you want?
I mean, you can give me some Emerson. But these are our aunties have abused no stress. So.
We can do some Drizzy Leak or something. What song we gonna do Drizzy Leak though? You have a favorite? This is you. Let me know.
I honestly, my little brother is so into him. So anyone. Cherim is LXG.
You want to do Cherim?
No. You people have abused all these songs for me.
Let's see if this is going to work. Let's do Waste Time. It's too slow.
That's fine.
Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, let's see. We're going to move you over. And then we're going to go over here. Let's see what we're going to know.
Okay. I want to say I'm ready, but I don't know.
Ooh.
And I got vocals. So what's that?
Ooh. We're going to add a little
what's that?
Here.
What's that? I got vocals.
Go ahead, spit a little something.
What you want here?
Anything.
Do I.
Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. I don't know.
I don't know if I for disown you or left you so no more.
I was literally trying to say 18. No, don't just owe me. Okay. You know? Okay.
Guys.
We're going to get this together. All right.
Ready?
Are we moving over here, over there? We're going over there. We're going to go over there.
Let's see how this goes, y'all.
Let's see how this goes. All right. So we got She already started. Okay. Okay, that's what. All right. So this is no, do the other one. This thing. What's this? Shaku. I know. The first one is Shaku. Okay, Shaku. She knows how to do this, and if she okay, so we put on the partner. Okay. Pick it up. Top. Fling. Top. Fling. Top. Alright, so the next one. Am I doing it right? The next one is the Osho dance. Stop that dance. Okay. Good. I need a stretch. Go ahead. Freestyle. Hey, guys. Freestyle. Come on. If I go down beyond this, I get shut down. So that's okay. Come on. Give me that man. Come on. Ready? Yeah. No. The next one is counting cats.
You're not what am I supposed to do? You're not okay, you're right. What am I doing? Am I doing it right? Girl. Am I going back? Alright. Shake. What am I? So am I? Shake. Shake. Is it? Shake. Yes. Shake. Cha-cha. Come on, baby. Alright. Network. Job. Come on, baby. It's alright.
It's me, Raki, coming to you live from Stuck in the Middle.
Okay, let's go.
This is our host, and I'm the co-host. This is IC2. This is Alma, the Bangarang crew. Signing out.
Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new, like I said, thank you guys for joining. Make sure you guys check us out on our social media platforms, SitM Podcast. Make sure you check us out on our website as well, SitM Podcast.
So you know there's the steering wheel in the car.
This has been a jam-packed episode. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Love you. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to AK, Reflex, studio with me, Mom, back to Cherry, and Charles.
In that process, right?
Shout out to y'all and shake you guys. Shake it. Go back.
Okay.
Shake it.
Good job.
Okay.
So y'all supposed to do our part.
Did I not do it alone? Oh, go back to part. Hey, wait, I'm doing reverse and drive. Wait. Jesus, let me just cut it out because at this point, I'm doing all types of drives, park, reverse.
That's how I teach, guys. Unfortunately, I'm one of those teachers that always have do it like you mean. Do it like this. That's me.
Yo, okay.
I'm an 8 count in personal life type of instructor.